Damn, man, this is crazy. Got a little sun now.
This is Rio Jones, aka the voice of the nation. They call me the Safe Beast. This is Esmeralda, the Great.
Hey.
My co-host. Thank you, Esmeralda, for being here. Thank you guys for being here. Today's the first day. This is our launch.
Finally.
Yes. September the 1st. Yes. Praise to the Most High God. So happy to be here. Finally gained up the courage to be here. I was a bit scared for a little while, but we're here. And that's the point. Today, we're going to start off with a quarter, with our the first episode of our first quarter, which is entitled Family Tree. We're going to break down each family member. Today, we're starting with Daddy.
Where are you, Daddy?
Where are you, Daddy? All the daddies of the world, where are you? It's important to me to bring this up because my daddy wasn't there. And I'm 41, and I'm still emotionally taken by that. I can't imagine any of my friends, my brothers, that are in the same boat as me that don't feel the same way. You're needed. Whether you know it or not, you're needed. It's time that we step up. And I'm so happy to hear like a Jules Santana, in a song that he made, Daddy. It was so touching. He touched on everything, being a cleanup man, being there. There's nothing he wouldn't do for his son. He cleaned up the mess for him,
Yeah.
You went through something with your dad as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, you were fortunate enough to have your dad till you were 7, Mine's bounced when I was like 1, so I didn't really get to experience having my dad around at all, and that was very hard because I was always looking for love in the wrong places, and I learned a lot, and it was very hard, because if I would have had my dad, there's so much I would have not done, so much that I could have avoided, just by having him present in my life.
And let's talk about avoidance because, man, Daddy, you're our hero. Mm-hmm. Whether you know it or not, you are our hero. I was also fortunate to have a stepdad.
Sure.
Amazing dude. Shout out to Winston. Took 3 kids that weren't his, fed us, clothed us, sent us to college, did everything he did, sent my brother to college. I chose a different path, but guess what, man? I'm here today. I chose and made so many choices, and I'm accountable for them. Yes, I'm accountable for them. But if my dad was in my life, my hero, my blood, to say, hey, don't pick up that gun. Don't try to be a father too fast. Don't use drugs. Don't abuse women. Don't be a player. Don't do this. Don't do that. Your word would have been felt so much and reached so many places, or help me to kick a ball around, or to be there in whatever way. I think Jay-Z said it in Where You Been. Mm-hmm. He said, I think he said monster family separated, but his dad was still there. No separation should divide you from your responsibility. Mm-hmm. My son, my daughters were my greatest achievement. And being there for them, man, is key. If it doesn't matter if you are mad at the mom or the mom is mad at you. Mm-hmm. You once laid down together, did you not? So why shouldn't you be able to separate the differences for the baby?
Mm-hmm, exactly.
That's facts. That's facts. And let me tell you something. Her dad wasn't there at a certain point, but her dad is an awesome dude. I met him, man, just an amazing guy, and he's there today.
Yeah.
We're
so much alike. That's so crazy. We're so much alike, and it just hurts, because it's like we wasted so much time, and of course, there's always that section where, you have to, as a child, you have to understand, the different perspectives from both parents, like why they're not together, or, even questions I asked, like why didn't he stay, or, why, our relationship isn't as strong, or, just things like that.
There's also reasons for everything.
Exactly.
And as I said, her dad is an amazing dude. In fact, he's putting Hope traffickers on the back of his tractor trailer, running through states, making us nationwide, adding to our radio show, doing awesome things.
I love you, Dad.
And I thank you so much, Princess Ishmael. You're amazing, and thank you for being and showing up today.
Yes.
Today we calling on other dads. Show up. I'm calling on my dad. Give me a call. It'd be wonderful to hear your voice.
Yes.
Just once a month. That little encouragement. I know Jay-Z was separate from his dad for years.
Right.
Beanie Siegel, really roasted his dad. But guess what, man? Harsh words, harsh verses, man. And he was telling the truth.
Yes.
But it doesn't mean that we hate you. You got to understand, it's a lot of things that has boiled up.
Yeah.
So that's why we chose Daddy, because Daddy, you got to be there. Mm-hmm. Shout out to every person that has a child today that reaches out to their kid.
Yes.
I understand difficult situations. And to the mothers out there that make, I know you can be in your feelings. I get in my feelings. We all do. But we always got to remember, we laid with that person at some point in our lives. And giving that person that chance to share the quality with that child is more important. You're a mommy. You can't be a daddy. It just doesn't work that way. And we have to continue to make sure that we inspire, man. We have to be there. And to the fathers that just ignoring the whole situation, man, I came up with SF Day.
Yeah.
I'd like to make that the day before Father's Day.
As it will.
Shitty Father's Day. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Because we gotta make sure that you are on blast, man. Mm-hmm. Because it ain't about money.
Right.
Forget about the money.
Yeah.
It's about just being there. I would love for my father to give me directions today. Mm-hmm.
Of course.
And I'm so happy to hear when your dad calls you and he's so motivated by you today, because he sees that you are more beautiful and just an awesome personality,
Yes, yes.
And I remember, just building with her dad. Really building with her dad. And it's an awesome feeling, man. And to all the kids that aren't respecting their dads,
shame on you.
Shame on you. Yeah. Because guess what? That's your father.
Or your mom,
And, Lord is Love, Journey Jones, Lachey, I love you. Thank you for just making me feel so awesome. It's such, my daughter sent me a text the other day, man, just heart, king, heart, king, crowns, and that means so much to me. We have to, and we must be in our children's lives. The world is the way it is today because we're not there. Yeah. We're not being leaders, and we have to start protecting our kids. We have to start protecting their minds. We have to start building their confidence, because building their confidence is what allows them to achieve.
Yes.
And
it's easier to, help a child with a broken heart than a man,
That was the same. Yeah, we wanted to put that on Instagram, and yes. A broken man, it's the saying that we'll put it out there for you, but let's just start doing better. Please call your kid, reach out to your children, let your children know that they love. Oh, that's a ring.
Message.
It's funny, isn't that? We say call somebody, and guess what? It's a beautiful ring.
I hope that's somebody's daddy.
Yo, cameraman, what's going on, man? Nah. That's a daddy calling already. Shout out for calling. We really appreciate that. Cameraman, Yannick, Baguettes is here in the house. I want to thank, Muta, Napoleon. I remember when this came about in my mind, man, to do. Him and his brother, Mo, just came and just, telling us, you could do it and push it and go. Mm-hmm. And I appreciate you really doing it. I really appreciate you being there. Keisha Cole, thank you for believing in me. Thank you for being there for me. Sticky Fingers, Baguettes, Dave Miller, Shanna and Sue Parker, my mom, my dad, my sister, my brothers, everyone that's been there, your mom, your dad has been there for us, everyone that has just continued to push us to be there. We really, really appreciate that. This is not about putting down fathers.
No.
This is about accountability, consistency, and it starts off with a call.
Yeah.
Just one call.
That's all it takes. 1 minute of your time.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
What do I know? You know more than you think. You crazy.
And shout out to my my boy Rios, for doing the wall for us.
Yes.
Good looking out, my nigga. It looks beautiful. I mean, you're a very talented artist. Keep up the good work.
I'm gonna give you a pass on that. But, I gave her a pass. Listen, she been hanging out with me for a little bit. It's all good. We say ninja.
Sure.
Yes.
And now I owe him $5.
Yes. And, but, that's what she brings to the table. Just such joy, such happiness. And we're hope traffickers. We are hope traffickers. I don't traffic dope no more, man. I traffic hope.
I've seen him.
You turn the state?
No.
You turn the state.
I'm not taking a stand. No.
Who I ain't see nothing, I don't know nothing.
Who you think you is, DJ Quick?
Who you ain't nothing, ain't gonna be nothing. You gonna talk, say nothing to me. You understand that? But listen, man. Listen, we love y'all. We are gonna break down more. This is the first one. We thank you. We love you. You're beautiful. You're mogul. You can aspire to be anything you want to be. Don't let anyone tell you can't be nothing.
Yeah.
Or you're nothing, or you don't know nothing. Guess what? If you experience the 5th grade, you know the 5th grade. If you experience a divorce, you know what divorce is.
Yes.
If you've been a dog, you know what a dog is.
Yo, like Big Sean says, life is a learning process.
Man. And I think his daddy said something like, I'm fucking great. You owe
me $5.
Yeah, but I got you. But listen, that was the point. So we have to understand that you have to feel that great about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And just DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
DJ Khaled, listen, man, I don't know you, and I'm going to tell you straight up, you're a hope trafficker. Why? Because what you did for your son, speaking into your son, what you spoke into your son, is amazing.
The whole album was great.
But let's get back to the meat and potatoes.
Yes.
We're talking about, you spoke so great, man. I think I cried.
I seen him.
She turned and stayed again. But
I can't help
I'm talking that I'm lost for words because it was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. It was so kind. It was so amazing. And when I heard that, when I saw her, I started speaking into her. I said that you're a great host.
Yes.
You can do anything you want to do. You're strong. You're independent. No one shall hold you down. And I'm going to tell you today the same things. If nobody said they love you, I love you. WhatDoIKnowWorld@gmail. Any questions you want to ask, anything you want us to talk about the family tree, to break down any family member, email me, all right? It's WhatDoIKnowWorld@gmail, all right? We're at Instagram.
It's WhatDoIKnowWorld.podcast. Follow us on Twitter, WhatDoIKnowWorld, and our YouTube channel, of course.
And our YouTube channel is WhatDoIKnowWorld, which will be aired, Thank you for subscribing, and man, we're just grateful. We're grateful to be here. We're grateful for the start. You know, everything may not be a perfect start, but guess what? It's a start. You know, encourage a friend. Encourage someone. Okay? Leave the gossip out. You know, the quotes, we're coming with our What Do I Know World quotes as well. They're inspiring quotes. It's not quotes that you use to bash someone. If you left a relationship, you're going to bash them, or you're going to do this, you're going to do that. It's just quotes that's just meaningful. All right? Let's uplift someone, man. Let's just try one day of just not saying anything negative and just continue to be positive. Be a hope trafficker. If you're a hope trafficker, email me. If you're doing anything, email me at WhatDoIKnowWorld@gmail.com. If you want to advertise, whatever your talent is, independent artist, independent,
makeup artist,
it doesn't matter.
Anything.
Okay, if we can promote something for you, we're gonna do it. We're gonna have segments where we're just doing straight promotions. You know, whatever it is, I'm gonna be like, yo, this is Sean and he does barbecue. That's my cousin Sean. He in Atlanta. Yo, Blocka, what up, baby? I love you, baby. So that's my New York thing. It just gets out of me sometimes. I get a little loud. You know, it been rubbing off on you too, though.
A little too much.
You know, but yeah, shout out to my cousin, man. He was my inspiration as well. Also, what we're doing, we're gonna also have moments where we're gonna acknowledge people. Acknowledge whoever it is that gave you a shot. Don't be selfish. Acknowledge everyone. If I haven't acknowledged anyone, please reach out to me, and I will remember, because I told you I don't like cameras, man. And yeah, we love you. We thank you, Mom. I love you. Winston, I love you, Dad. You are amazing. I thank my family for supporting me, and we're gonna break down everything else.
Yes.
And Mary Urick, thank you so much. You gave me some really nice stuff. And also, congratulations to the winners of the raffle. We will be in contact with you, and also we're going to select about 5 people to give free promotions to, and we're going to do that as a surprise. So thank you so much. We appreciate you, and we love you.
Mwah.
Peace.